For the cheapest and fastest Madden coins on the market, check out my sponsor dvdj.com and use code SWIFT at checkout for 10% off.
So Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. And in today's video, we're talking about the best power-up players to invest in Madden 20. I did this about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and you guys absolutely loved it. So I'm coming back with another episode of this, a totally updated episode with a bunch of new players that you guys can invest in. In the last episode, some of the notable guys I told you to invest in were Joey Bosa and Quentin Nelson, and their power-up cards absolutely skyrocketed. If you guys invested in those two players, I guess you're welcome. But yeah, enjoy the coins from that. As you can see, we're ripping the Marshawn Lattimore jersey yesterday. Great win by the Saints. I didn't have my jersey on in the video yesterday, so I had to put it on for today's video after that ending. What a good game. And yeah, if you guys also are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button right down below. Join the TSF family, join the Oreo gang. I just coined that right now. And drop a like on the video if you do enjoy this like series type of thing. I kind of want to post it more often, so yeah. Also shout out to everyone in Notification Gang. You guys are on the video so quickly. I appreciate it so much. I reply to all your guys' comments. You guys know the drill. But yeah, let's get into the video. Enough talking for me. That was a pretty long intro, but let's get into this with the first player that I want to talk about. And that's going to be Amari Cooper, you guys. Amari Cooper does have already an 89 overall card, but I could see him definitely getting a new card in the future. Now, before I actually go over all the players, let me just give you a little bit of criteria for what I look for when I'm investing in a power-up card. So the first thing that I want to look for is someone who's been having a good season in the NFL. That kind of just means that they're likely to get an upgraded card, whether it's in Team of the Year, a Team of the Week Master, or basically any of the upcoming promos. Those are like relatively due to how well the person is doing. Another thing I like to look at is whether they just got a card. If they've gotten a card in about the last 3 weeks, I would say, I'm not touching them. I'm not investing in their power-up. And another thing that I want to talk about is people who have big names. So like people who like play on big name teams or have a big name around their name are more likely to get a new card. So those are 3 criterias that I like to look for. Now, a fourth little one, which is a bonus one, which I haven't actually talked to you guys about yet, is some type of like risk-free investment. So investing in this Amari Cooper power-up right here at a price of 2,000 coins, which I'm actually just going to buy his right now, is basically risk-free. There's no way that his power-up is going to go less than like 1.5 thousand coins because honestly, his quick sell value makes it so that his power-up won't go below that. So you basically have zero risk if you're investing in this Amari Cooper or any other players that are going for around 2,000 coins or under with their power-up card. But yeah, back to the video, back to the list. That was just something that I had to throw in at the beginning in case you guys want to make your own investments and not invest in all the players that I'm investing in. Because honestly, if you can make a good investment that no one else invested in, you'll be able to make tons and tons of coins. But yeah, Amari Cooper, the first one I would consider investing in. He has an 89 overall card. He got that a while ago though, so I could definitely see him getting a new card. He's been having a really good year, and if you're buying this card at around 3.5k or under, I would say you're getting a very good deal. Now let's go over to another player, and that's going to be Ryan Ramczyk, you guys, of the New Orleans Saints. As you guys know, he does already have a really good card. He has a, what is it? It's like a 92 right now after we've been winning all these games. Yeah, so basically this Ryan Ramczyk card, he already does have a good card. I know that, except when that card goes all the way up to a 93 and the Saints win 10 games, he's going to become power-up eligible. So anyone that has that card is probably going to want to buy this, so that way they can power that card all the way up. So if you're investing in this Ryan Ramczyk power-up, who was actually going for like 2,000 coins earlier, you can make a bunch if that card does go up in value. And as you can see, there are like no Ryan Ramczyks on the market, which is another good sign. That means that if you buy some of them, that means the price is more likely to go up just because there's less people who are like posting it up to drive the price down. So if you invest in this Ryan Ramczyk, I could see that card becoming very, very expensive. Now let's go over one other, or a few more players. I don't know why I'm saying one other. And the next one is going to be Christian McCaffrey, you guys. Christian McCaffrey, as you guys know, has been having an unbelievable season. Let's just filter it down by power-up, actually. That way we can just see the power-ups for all these cards. Christian McCaffrey, he's been having an unbelievable season. He's definitely due for an upgrade. His card only goes for about 5k. I'm personally not heavily invested in him just because they haven't really given him a really glitchy card when he's gotten a new one, so I'm not sure if they're going to give him a really glitchy card, because again, of course, if someone does get a really glitchy card with really good stats, that's going to make their power up go up in value. I still think this card could go up to around 10,000 coins when he does get a new card, so investing wouldn't be a terrible idea. I only have a few of them invested in my personal item binder, but I would definitely consider investing at a price of around 6,000 or 7,000 coins and under. The next player on this list, you guys, is going to be Michael Thomas, aka my boy, Hunnit Millie. That's what I call him whenever he gets a catch. Let's get it, Mikey T. He's honestly been having, how good of a season has he been having? He's been having a all-time season. He's gonna break tons and tons of records this year. And if you guys remember, even when Michael Thomas did get that early like journey card, his power up went up quite a bit. So honestly, at a price of 3.7k, I will happily take that. I could see his power up going up to something between the range of like around 10,000 coins, because he's definitely due to get like a team of the year card or a boss card in one of the next promos. He only does have a 90 overall. It came out with the most feared, but that was kind of a unique card because it wasn't one that's available on the market. That was an NAT card. So I could see this price of this Michael Thomas going up quite a bit if he gets a new card. And of course, he's been having an unbelievable year, so he's definitely going to be due. Now, the next player that I want to talk about is going to be Stephon Gilmore. I think Stephon Gilmore is going to get a card in the very near future. If you guys do remember, he did get a card that was a 90 overall in the MUT Superstars promo, and that was really early in the year. That card had really good stats. People were really excited to get him on their team. So I could see the Stephon Gilmore card going up to a price of around 20,000 coins if he gets a new card. I'm going to buy up this one right here. I have a couple other in my item binder, but Stephon Gilmore has been having, I believe he's been playing the best corner in the NFL right now. I think he has been. And he only has a 90 overall card. Not to say that's bad, but the thing about his 90 overall card is he got it so long ago that I think he's definitely due for a new card. This is someone who I'm like definitely going to invest a lot more into. This card, actually, I'll buy another one. Like, his card, when he got one back in the, or earlier in Madden, had some of the best stats at a corner position, so when he gets an upgrade, I think the same thing will be the case. So Stephon Gilmore, another guy to invest in. I would buy his power up at around 8,000 coins and under, and I could see it going up to a price of 20k, or if they give him like a NAT card, like Quentin Nelson's card was in the last promo, I could see it going all the way up to like 40k or something like that. Now, moving on to the next one, this is going to be someone who I've been invested in for quite a while now. I have a lot of his power-ups in my item binder, and that's going to be Dalvin Cook, you guys. Dalvin Cook has been having an incredible year, and at a price of 5.4k, that is a snipe for his power-up. Ooh, someone else got it. I'll grab this for 8k. Honestly, I've been buying Dalvin Cook's power-up at, I would say, like 10k or 12k and under, because if you guys remember, Dalvin Cook, he got an 89 overall card, and it was one of the better running back cards in the game. That was, the stats on that card were super glitchy. His power-up's only at 8,000 coins right now. If they give him the right card, and by right card, I mean a card that has good stats and that people are able to get relatively easily, so like maybe through solos or something like that, I could see this shooting up all the way to like 40 or 50,000 coins. His card's super good. I mean, the fact that they did just release a bunch of new running backs does hinder his stock a little bit, but either way, I could see Dalvin Cook being like the next best running back in the game. Maybe they give him like a team of the year card or something like that, so it could be a bit more of a longer term investment, but I feel like when they give Dalvin Cook a new card, he might be the best back in the game. I don't know, we'll see. But Dalvin Cook's someone that I'm pretty heavily invested in, and if you can get him at a price of like 8 or 9k, like these ones are right here, I would say you're making a pretty smart investment. Now, this one's a little bit more risky just because, again, they did just give a bunch of running back cards to people, so that's what makes it a little bit more risky, but still, I'm pretty confident that he's due for a really good card in the very near future. Now, moving on to someone else who I've talked about in the past is going to be Tyrone Smith, you guys. Tyrone Smith is someone that Madden loves to give cards to. Tyrone Smith always gets upgrades. I feel like no matter how well or how bad he plays, he's going to get an upgrade in Madden. His card's going for around 2,000 coins. So just like I was saying about Amari Cooper, this is almost a risk-free investment. You almost have no chance of losing coins, and if you're patient, you can just hold on to him until he gets a new card, and when he does, maybe his power-up goes up to like 7k or something like that, and you make a quick 5,000 coins just for like keeping him in your item binder for maybe a few weeks. until he gets his upgraded card. So Tyrone Smith also is going to be in a similar type of situation as Quentin Nelson was. He's got like a big name, and hopefully he gets like some type of NAT card. And if we look at Quentin Nelson's power up, who was going for around this price when I made this video about 3 weeks ago, that power up is now going for around 30 or 40,000 coins. So offensive linemen are solid players to invest in, and you can kind of look at the trends from past years. EA loves to give cards to Quentin Nelson, Tyrone Smith, so that's why I'm invested in Tyrone Smith. I probably have about 10 of these, so if his price goes up to like 30k, I make almost 200,000 coins on the power-ups, or 300,000 coins on the power-ups, so that would be a really nice payday, to say the least. Now, moving on to another player that I want to talk about, it is going to be Russell Wilson, you guys. Russell Wilson does have a 90 overall card, but either way, I can see this power-up going in price a ton when he gets a new quarterback card. As you guys know, they did release like the NFL 100 stuff, so they're probably going to release some type of new quarterbacks, which might not help Russell Wilson's power-up stock, but right now I feel like there's no like one dominant quarterback in the game. I guess you could say it's Andrew Luck, but they're definitely going to release a new quarterback. I could see it being Russell Wilson, so I've got about 10 of these power-ups. I've been invested in Russell Wilson for months now. Maybe not months, but like at least a month. And I would buy his power-ups at a price of around maybe like 12k and under. I'm personally not going to buy either of these just because I already have so many in my item binder. But if you guys want to pick up a couple of these power-up cards, I would definitely recommend it. I could see Russell Wilson's price going up drastically. Now let's just add in a couple bonus players. These are just off the top of my head. I'm not going to like go into their power-ups just because these are like solid investments. Not amazing investments, but still solid ones. And those are going to be Julio Jones, as well as Patrick Mahomes. Two players that I would say those are relatively risky investments, but you could definitely consider making them. So yeah, that is basically going to do it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I feel like this video was very informative, very helpful. I kind of went over all my criteria for finding players at the beginning, which I think is really helpful. So if you guys want to rewatch that part, that part will be very helpful because you can kind of piece together, oh, this is what he looks for. Maybe I can find some other players who I didn't even think about in the video. You could invest in them, and if you get lucky and invest in a bunch of them, you can make tons and tons of coins. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already subscribed. And until next time, boys, I'm out. Peace.
It means no worries for the rest of your day.